Welcome back to COVID Countdown. We are here today with Nicole Baskett Hines, and everybody say hello, Nicole, and Susan Voss of Salon Spa Connection. I'm Malinda McHenry, aka Aesthetic Professor, and so we're days into it now, ladies. How are you guys holding up?
I'm great so far. I'm loving it. I'm learning how to slow down.
Susan, can you hear
Not
us?
move so fast.
I can. I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you now.
And I feel the same. Time is my biggest challenge. So getting more time to me is a gift. And I am not sick of it. I am not bored yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm ready for consistently good weather. We'll say that. And that's about it.
So Nicole, we were talking a couple days ago about, how giddy and excited we were for our 30-day staycation. And we were kind of ashamed to say that, but woohoo!
Yeah.
So if all of y'all don't know, Nicole is also on the board of cosmetology. And so I want to ask her a question about, because there was a lot of concern that the board was going to close us down. And address that for everybody, Nicole, what the board's power and authority really is, because I think people don't really, I think they still in our industry, for some reason, they don't understand what the board is there for.
So the board is there to enforce the laws that the lawmakers put in place. We do vote on certain things and have limited power, but I don't think that as a whole that our community knows that you can tap into those meetings at any time. And I'm really excited to say that they're going with a new system now where even as we're doing video right now, people don't have to, I think you have to come to Topeka. First of all, even now before the system, you can call in, you can tap in and you can listen to the whole meeting because it's public. It's Robert's rules. So it's an official meeting, it's recorded. And we have protocol that we have to follow. And so the public is always welcome to let the state board staff know, not the board, but the state board staff, the people who have 9 to 5 jobs and go to work every day to support us. You can contact them and let them know that you want to tap into a meeting. I want to say they're the second Monday of every month. Every other month, we physically go to Topeka, and every other month, we're all on the phone. So I just want to extend that to everyone to let everybody know you can always tap into a meeting and you're always welcome to come. There are some times, depending upon what's going on, where we have to clear the room and have a conversation about something and take a vote. But for the most part, it's a public meeting. They're public meetings. Yeah. And so also I would like to say this also, sometimes, like for me, I can only say certain things, or I have to make sure I'm clear that I am speaking as a private individual, not as a member of the board, because in those meetings, we have 2 attorneys. We have one attorney that represents State Board of Cosmetology, that is the Assistant Attorney General, and we have another attorney that represents the governor's office. So I think that's really important for people to understand. It's not us just going willy-nilly or doing what we want to do. We have a protocol that we have to follow for a lot of things. And as far as closing, no, that's not in our power. That's KDHE, that's the governors, that's higher, that's much higher, that's much more decision making that the board gets to make. And I saw a lot of comments, and man, it's hard to be quiet sometimes, but I wasn't permitted to say anything.
So what has you so excited to have this time off, Nicole?
Oh, wow. First of all, just what hit me first was I would never give myself 30 days. Like, I didn't even think it was possible. If any time before it was mandatory to have to do it, I would say there's no way I could take 30 days off from work. There's no way I could give myself this time. I'm looking at it as a gift. It's nice to be able to reflect, to be able to slow down. This is day 2, and I'm already I'm taking a walk after this. Susan, you probably don't know, but I'm going to be launching skincare. Well, not just skincare, holistic products. And so I'm going to get back in here and keep plugging away at designing, working on my labels.
Is there any advice you would give out there to some of the ones who are really struggling? Because we do know people that have been in the industry as long as us, and they are still hand to mouth. So what would you maybe they have a 2 beauty income household, for example. So what advice would you have for them to be able to kind of get change their mindset from fear and loathing
Hmm.
to gratitude and productivity from being cloistered?
Okay, so I'm a certified yoga teacher. So I'm
Yay!
going to say, first thing I'm just going to say is tap into your breath. Make sure you are taking deep breaths, slow down your heart rate. This is like all the time. Like just take some deep breaths and calm down for a minute and pan out and see the big picture. This right now I get it. I totally get it. It seems like the end of the world for some people. But what you've got to do, I'm here to tell you, it is not. And what you need to do is take this time, take it as a blessing to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen, go old school, or pencil, so you can erase what you don't like, and start to map out where you are. Look at your numbers, look at where you're working, look at what you're focusing on in your business, look at your menu, dig into the numbers of what you have going on. Every so often, I take things off my menu. When something is bringing in less than 15, 20%, you roll back around and a client rolls back and around and asks for something, it's gone because it's not making me any money. And especially if it's something I don't enjoy doing anyway. So look at your menu. This is a great time to really be honest with yourself with what is it that you're offering and that you do all day that makes you happy and doesn't make you happy. Make this a time that when you go back, you're able to come back with a fresh new menu and kind of a tweak and a new you and a new business on what you want to focus on. And it's a great time to say, hey, I had all that time off, a little reflection.
Susan, do you have any questions?
I wanted to ask a little bit about the products and where she's going to sell them. Our esthetician's going to have them. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so this has been a baby in the making, in the incubator for over a year. And so my first product that I decided I wanted to do was a sage spray, because I love sage and I sell sage. But some clients are like, okay, I'll buy a bundle and I can use it at home, but I can't use it at work, or I can only use it when no one else is home, or what have you. So I started researching sage sprays and how mine could be different and what I could do. So I have a sage spray I'm going to be launching. I already sold 20 bottles yesterday
Oh,
by talking on my
congratulations!
personal page. Thank you.
That's huge.
One person bought 20. She's going to put them in her boxes that she does, like like the boxes that people buy.
Yeah, I like gift boxes.
The
That's great.
subscription boxes. The subscription boxes, yeah. So the sage spray, the main ingredient I'm really excited about is colloidal silver, and I don't want to go too far down that road. You guys can Google that. But colloidal silver is something I take all the time, and it is.
Me too.
It is. Yes, yeah. So how would you describe it so I don't go incorrectly, Malinda, off down that?
Well, what it does is it balances out the minerals in your body, but the silver itself, it's a real immune booster for one thing. And I'll tell you, if
Yes.
you're getting a cold or a sore throat, I gargle with it. I take a tablespoon every single day. Sometimes I take more. Sometimes I swig that bottle down. It just depends. But I've also used it in sprays, added it to sprays. I've added it to facial masks. I use it in my spa. I add it to my microcurrent gel to get better conductivity. So I've used colloidal silver and it because it's also reduces inflammation. It's a super
Mm-hmm.
powerful anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
They use it in treatments in burn units to help
Yes.
re-epithelialize the skin. So it is such a powerful ingredient. It's one of the reasons that, me personally, not to plug Lyra, but because I don't sell or rep for Lyra any longer, but it is one of the main reasons I got involved with that particular skincare line, because it had a lot of colloidal different minerals in it, and I saw it reduce inflammation in my own rosacea, my own skin. So I'm excited to find out about this product, because I understand from you that it's not just like a room freshener. It's a sanitizer. You could use it on your skin. You can use it everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what was really important to me, that yes, that it can be used as more than just, saging a room or smudging a room, that you can use it on your skin as well. That was super important to me. So I've got that product. And then I have, because in business, we always have to find the pain point and figure out how we can take the pain away. That's period. No matter what you do for a living, and you're in business, find a pain point. You only need one. Even if you do Brazilians all day, we already know what the pain point is. And I'm going to fix you. So what I noticed was,
When you can
as some of
fix
us,
pulling hair out not being painful, I'm gonna you're gonna win a
you're
Nobel
going to be,
freaking Peace Prize.
I
Oh
love it. I know, won't I though? Gosh.
yes,
Um, so another pain point I saw, dermaplaning.
yes,
First of all, we couldn't do it in Kansas for a while. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I opened up a Missouri location. Because, what do you say? One whatever don't stop the show. One
right.
something doesn't. I keep it moving. And so
One does not become all. That's really how I
exactly.
refer to it. So
And
one does not
there you
become
go.
all. And there's another way to
So
skin a cat,
there
which
you
I
go.
shouldn't even say that because nobody should be skinning a cat.
Yeah.
Why do our ancestors have these ridiculous sayings? I don't know.
Because they probably used to do that.
My grandparents used to say stupid things like swing open gate. Like, what is that about? Like, I don't even know what that means, but there's another way to, we don't reinvent the wheel. We just improve the wheel. So
There you go.
and if you're entrepreneurial, like we all are, you do find that, when you're faced with an obstacle all the time, at some point, kudos to you who are going to help us get past how to correct
Yeah.
the obstacle, because
Yeah.
obstacles get in your way every day. It's just like a Tasmanian tornado out there of everyday minutia turns into drama, 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 and then you have all of these challenges. So how do you overcome the challenges? So you were having a challenge with dermaplaning. You went and opened a second location so you didn't have to lose speed with your clientele, but now that's been reinstated, which we're very happy about. And you've come up with a remedy for dermaplaning, and I'm assuming this is for oil planing.
Yes,
Sensitive
yes.
skin.
So here's I got my certification, and I'm taught, and I see this is what everybody's doing. It's the way it rolls. But man, from the very beginning, putting alcohol on people's faces, just I don't know. It was driving me insane. And so when I was opened up to the world of oil planing, I was so excited. But the next step was to try to figure out, well, what the heck with the oil? Like, what oil am I using? How is this supposed to happen? So again, I went back to my chemist, and I was like, I need an oil planing oil. And so from that has been born two oils. I'm keeping it simple with the names. Man, I went crazy with all these cutesy dootsy names I was going to come up with. Nah, I decided I'm going to keep everything simple. There's a sage elixir. It's called sage derm elixir and lavender derm elixir.
Easy.
And so they both have essential oils in them. The sage one is focused on normal to oily skin, and the lavender one is focused on normal to dry skin. Simple, crisp, and clean. So if you're just normal skin, you can choose either one. I've experimented. My clients have been used as my God, what do you want to call them?
Test subjects.
Yeah, my test
contributors.
subjects.
We're not going to say guinea pigs because we know you all want us to say a guinea pig. We're not going to do that.
No,
even though I just
we
did
won't
that.
say that.
But we won't call you that to your face or behind your back. You were our compliant test subjects.
There you go. There you go. So I've gotten their
it was
feedback
that or prisoners, people. We either choose you or prisoners. That's our choice.
There you go. One or the other. You're staying in here until I get this stuff on you. So what I want to do with those is wholesale it to professionals to use for dermaplaning, but also it's a retail product that they can use that would be easy for them to be able to say, hey, here's how you keep that glow. Because they get done and they're like, oh my God, look at my glow. Look at me. Oh, I'm so happy. And then you go, bam, here's how you can look like this next week. You need this.
Well, Nicole, thank you so much for the inspiration, for the talk, for updating us on the board. And then, we just want to end again, letting everybody know about the salonspaconnection.com fundraiser that we're doing. If you know anyone that is in need, they can go there and apply. And then, Susan, tell us a little bit more about what they can do to donate, because that's really where we're really strongly in need. These donations are going to go to help industry licensed people in need that are not as fortunate as we are with the time that we've been and we've had the gift of time to grow our business
Mm-hmm.
and to have that
Mm-hmm.
the ability not to live in fear. So just let us know, Susan, what they can do, where they can go to donate.
Sure. On our homepage on salonspaconnection.com, you can see coronavirus assistance. And this is for anyone in our industry, whether it's a hairstylist, esthetician, massage therapist, barber, whether you're self-employed or you are employed by someone else. None of us have income right now, and let's face it, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
us did not prepare for this day. And so we still have mouths to feed, we still have rent to pay. All of our bills are still coming due, at least for most of us. And so we created a platform for those who are in need to sign up for assistance privately. You don't have to reveal who you are to anyone other than me, just so I can send it to you. And we're looking for donations of all kinds, whether it be financial, gift cards, food, whatever someone can afford to donate. We would love to have it. Love to get a hold of some corporations, possibly Evergy, Hy-Vee, people like this who can really help our community in this time of need.
Exactly.
So Nicole, if you want to help us spread the word, that would be awesome.
Yes.
I would love to. Can you send me, well, I'll talk to you, like
Yeah.
send me some
Okay.
kind of link or something so I can
Yep.
forward it.
Yeah.
Before we get off, I want to say this to both of you divas, you queens. I want to say thank you so much, excuse me, for all that you do for our community. There are those days, when we're tired and you don't even know how you're going to get through what you got to get through. And then I see you too. Seriously.
Goofing.
I see you
Next time you're
two,
going to see us with a
so,
bottle of wine in our hands. I can promise you that. It's
I
only
don't see
day
that part.
2, but
I
I
don't
just
see
want a
that part.
reason to have a cocktail. I'm not going to lie.
But you all, you're leaders, and you keep us focused, and you keep giving and giving and giving and helping us to do what we need to do out here. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, I just want you to know I see you, we see you, and thank you very much for everything that you do.
Yes.
Right
Thank you
back
very
at you,
much.
Nicole.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much,
you.
Nicole. I follow your stories. I love to watch your morning inspirations and things. So I
Thank you.
see you and feel you, babe. So I love you. No kidding. So thank you for contributing, and we appreciate you so much. And we'll check back with you too, day 20, see how you're doing. If you have had any moments of breakdowns and breakthroughs. So, all right, thank you again. And you can find Susan on Facebook, myself on Facebook, Nicole on Facebook as well. And you can find us at salonspaconnection.com for these countdown videos will be posted on the YouTube channel of Aesthetic Professor. And please go and like Nicole's page, like my page, like Susan's page, like everything. Why not? Let's like it all. And we will see you guys again tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole.
Bye,
Thanks,
Nicole.
ladies. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.